Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm just going to show you just how to use Google Classroom, how to really get started, post your first assignment, and just log in. So very basic today, and there'll be more videos to come on just how to do more advanced things. Okay, so let's get started. So let's start with how to get to Google Classroom. So on your browser, preferably Google, since it's a Google platform, just in the search box where it says search Google or type a URL, search up classroom.google.com and then press enter. So you'll be taken to a page that says Google Classroom on it, and you'll see an option right on the center of the page that says Go to Classroom. So just click that button and you'll be taken to a sign-in page. So once you're on this page, you sign in using your teacher credentials. So it would be your class.fl@thearkinstitute.org. The same username and password that you used to sign into your email, you'd put that over here. So I'm just going to use IS4 as an example. So, alright, let's go. is4.fl at thearkinstitute.org. Alright, and then the password. Okay, there we go. So now we're on the home page for our class, and you can save the password up here. It makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so on your page, you'll see your class, right? Right when you log in to your Google Classroom account, you will have your class listed over here. So in this case, I'm on the IS4 account, and I see the IS4 class right here. So I'm going to click on it. And there's a brief tutorial over here for you, just showing you what you can do. So you can create announcements over there. You can repost announcements and just do a lot of other stuff I'm going to show you. So this is your main page. As it says over here on the page, you can communicate with your class. So you can post announcements like reminders that your homework is due, that an assignment's due, or you can respond to like a student's comment or a post. So if students have questions about an assignment, as a teacher, you can go in and just answer them. Okay, and so you're able to create classwork, homework, assessments, things like that on this page. You can view whoever's in your class on this page and the grades for your assignments, for the assignments of the students. So we'll go into all the other stuff later. I'm just going to show you how to create your first assignment today. So that's just where we get started. So on your stream, this is your main area. Click on classwork right next to the word stream. And on this page, there's a button that says create. All right, so let's just click create. And when you click create, you're given a few options. You can create an assignment, a quiz, questions, things like that. For the purpose of the video, we'll just do an assignment. I think that's the most common one that's used. Okay, so just click on assignment. And once you're on this page, you'll see there's a lot of things going on over here. So let me just break it down. So first we have the title of the assignment. Okay, so we can just call it, today's the 18th. So we'll just call it homework due 3/19, just for the sake of the video. And over here in this box, you can post some instructions, right? You don't have to, but you could. You could just say, please complete the attached assignment. It is due tomorrow. Okay, you can just modify it however you want and all that. And so now you have the option to add an assignment or create one. So generally speaking, if you have an assignment you want to post, it would already be created for you. So you would either create it yourself and put it in your drive, or you can create it over here as well. So I can show both. Alright, so let's just add the assignment first. So you add it and you choose either a file, so that would mean a file from your Explorer down here, a link, You usually don't really use a link much. You can also post a video, by the way, or a Google Drive assignment. So I'm just going to use Google Drive. Okay, and so this is just the drive. And so we'll go on Shared Drives, Orlando Teachers, and I made an assignment just for this video. And I created the assignment under Curriculum, because that's where usually you'd find most of your work. So it's going to be Shared Drives, Orlando Teachers, Curriculum, Sessions, and then since I'm doing Islamic Studies, IS4, I'd go to the Islamic Studies category, or the folder. I click on that, and then I'd look for IS4, and it is right here. So double click on that, and Course Material. That's where I'll find the course material. So I click that, and look, here is the assignment. So I'm double clicking on that, and it adds it right here to my classroom page, and it's a blank assignment. It's just for this video. And so you're able to change the settings for the assignment. So if you want your students to edit the assignment, you can do that. Create a copy for each student so they can just make their own changes and it won't affect the group copy, or just let them view it. So if it's just some kind of worksheet, you might want to make a copy so that each student can fill it out. Or if it's like an instructional reading page, you can just put students can view the file. That will be just fine. Okay, so that's how you add the assignment. Let's say you want to create an assignment. So you just click on Create, and you can either do a doc, which is the assignment I just posted up here, slide, sheets, drawings, forms, all that. So to create a doc, just click this doc right here, and it says Creating, and you're taken to a different page where you're able to create the doc. So I'll just make this title Test, and this is a test doc. There we go. And then I'll just press, I'll just exit out. Alright, so once you exit out, you'll go back to this page. And although we named the assignment Test, it still says Untitled Document. It just takes a moment to kind of load in. But once you post your assignment, it will say Test. So just this title right here, it's just the default, but once you post the assignment, it'll change. Okay, so we got the assignments in already. Now we can choose who the assignment's for. So typically speaking, you won't really mess with this because if you post an assignment, it's gonna be for all the students, most likely. And then you can assign the points for the assignment. So if it's a 100-point assignment, if it's a 20-point assignment, it could be out of 20. It really could be of any number of points, right? It could be if you want a 1-point assignment. So there's a lot of flexibility here. Or if you want to make it like an ungraded assignment, right? So maybe a study guide or some kind of practice material for the students. That works as well. We'll make it out of 100 points. Okay, and once we got the points down, we can now set a due date. So how long do you want the assignment to be available for students to turn in for on-time credit? Okay, so we'll make it due tomorrow, so March 19th. And let's say class ends at 2:30. So we can make the assignment due at 2:30. Okay, and right there, 2:30 p.m. And this will allow you to see which students turned the assignment in before 2:30. And let's say there's a kid who turned in afterwards, you'll be able to see that as well. So it kind of tracks the time each student submits their own work. The topic, typically, in this case, it's a homework. So there's only really two topics right now, homework and assessment. You have the option to create your own topic, which you can add another one like classwork or learning material. That works as well. But in this case, we're doing homework, so we'll just assign it to the homework topic. All right, and you have a rubric here. You're able to create a rubric. This gets a little bit more complicated, so I'll make another session on how to use the rubric over here. But for now, let's say we do not want to use a rubric. So from there, we can just X out the rubric, as I just did. And now, essentially, you just created your first assignment. So you can assign it right now. or you can save it as a draft, right? Either one works, or post it on a later date. But let's assign the assignment, and it's assigned. So now students will be able to see this assignment, and you can see who turned the assignment in and how many kids it was assigned to. So right now it says 0 turned in because no one turned it in, and 0 assigned because there's no kids in the classroom currently. But for the next video I'll have some kids in there, so you'll see how kids can like really turn the assignment in and what you see. So you can go to view assignment, and it's a slightly different look of it. So under instructions you can see what you posted essentially, right? The test, like the title changed over here for the test, and you have the Google Classroom doc and any class comments. So let's say you want to tell the students that if you need help, please let me know. All right, post it. Now the whole class is able to see that, and they can reply to that as well. So under student work over here, on the next tab up, you can see the students, and usually it'll show the students right in this area, and I'll have some added as well. And so I guess just that's how you submit your first assignment. That's how you create your first assignment. I'll have more videos coming on how to grade the assignments, and I'll have students in the classroom as well. And I'll have assignments, I'll have more videos on how to create different things like rubrics, export grades, and create assessments and stuff. So I hope this helped. I hope it was informational. If you have any questions, please let us know at support.fl at thearcinstitute.org. And yeah, okay, great. Take care, and please be safe out there with the virus. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.